Okay, all right, it looks like I am live, although it also looks like I am backwards. Okay. Apologies for my lateness. I was trying to go live through my streaming service, but I apparently was not doing it correctly, which makes me a bit sad. Yes, and I do believe backwards. So I'm going to hold this up and see if it's showing backwards or front. Oh no, okay. It's not backwards on the screen, so that's all that counts. It's only backwards for me. Okay, so let me get everything set up here. All right, it shows that 2 people are in, so we'll wait for a few more people to come in. I know there's other sellers on right now. Hi, Tammy. Thank you for coming in. Oops, I'm gonna get rid of that. Okay. All right, how have you been? So, I haven't been on the past couple of months. About end of the last sale I did was May 18th with ENG here. And then I haven't really been on since, and I wasn't in the comments either. I wasn't even able to watch with my job. It just gets too crazy at that point to have any free time to do anything. So I did a sale yesterday with Maria California Thrift on her channel. It was a Christmas in July sale. Let me see. I'll share that link because I had some items left and she had some items left. So, if anyone wants to check that out, and then if you see anything there that you like, it can, we can combine shipping. I have a couple items from that sale I'm gonna have here. I think I just have 2. Yes, I just have 2, but okay, so that's the sale that I did yesterday with Maria. Let's see. Oh, heat. Yeah, I don't mind the heat. I love the heat. I love a nice 80-90 degree day, but the humidity, that's what gets me. The humidity, because it makes you all sticky. Like you're not sweaty, but like if you touch anything, you're sticky. That's the worst. um, so yeah. But thank you for the welcome back. I appreciate it. I'm going to try to get back to doing the Sundays at 2 p.m. I don't know if I'll be on the rest of this month. I have, so Lou and I have in an animal care business that we do. So, if you go on vacation, we go to your home and take care of your animals. And we are really fully booked for July. We've got a lot in August as well. But I think because I do 2 p.m., it's I'll have that time between. I try to keep it, under an hour because Marianne does come on at 3. So I don't like to interrupt other sellers if I can, although I know there's a couple other sellers now on, but I feel like that, there's always someone on. So you can't really pick like the perfect time when no one's on unless it's 2 a.m., 3 a.m., but who's going to watch you at that time? So, so the other thing I'm doing, so because I was so busy, I was not able to do the raffle drawings. I thought about making them, trying to record a video of it and posting it. But I don't want people to think that because I'm recording it, that it's pre-recording, that I may be trying to like pull a fast one or something, or picking someone that I want. I just want it to be done live, so it's full transparency for everyone, just so everyone knows that I'm being honest, which, you know, I obviously wouldn't, just because I don't know, I don't have names on the back of the tickets. What I do is I just put the month and the year, just so I know who's or what month it is in the bucket. But I don't put the names on them. So so I have the drawings from March, April, and May. So I pulled out, I don't have a lot of items to show today. I pulled out just 10, so it won't be too long with the drawing. And so I figure I'll do a drawing at the beginning, and then I'll show 5 items, and then do April's drawing. And then after the next 5 items, I'll do May's. It's just so it kind of spaces it out a bit. But oh, and Merc came to say hi. Hi, come here. Come on. Yeah. He got his summer cut, so he doesn't even have a beard anymore. But he feels much better. It's much cooler. So, okay. Now mommy's got to work. Love you. Go play. Yes. So, and Trisha reached out to me and said to, you know, let her know when I'm ready to go on. And I know I'm definitely going to do something August 24th. I will be back, definitely. Because that day I think I only have like one customer, and it's a hedgehog, so we can go at any time. That's the good thing about when you have little critters, you can go anytime. And kind of the same for cats, because they have a litter box. But when you are watching dogs, that you're kind of, you know, we have to go at certain times to make sure the dog's getting out to get exercise and run around and go potty and stuff. So they we don't want them going potty in the house. Yes, it was so long. I had a date booked for him before July 4th. I think it was actually July 3rd. And then when I booked the date, they texted me and they said, "Oh, his rabies is out of date since March." And I was like, "Oh no." So I booked an appointment with the vet. It was actually the day before. And then the day before that appointment, so July 1st, they called and said that the vet was actually going to be out sick for a couple of days. And they didn't have another appointment available. So it's something I learned. I don't know if this is like nationwide, federal wide, but in the state of Massachusetts, you can't book with a vet assistant to do the rabies. It has to be a vet that administers it. So I learned that. And so that's why I wasn't able to kind of squeeze in. But Tractor Supply, I don't know if they have their own like vet company, or if they just contract with different vets in the area. I think it's like their own company that they kind of maybe do a contract with the vets. But like the one that's near me, it's not in my town. It's about maybe 10 minutes away, less than 15. Like the first Sunday of the month, they have the people there. You go online, you sign up online for a spot, and then I thought it was weird they didn't ask you what you wanted, but they can do a lot of things. They obviously can't do like x-rays or things like that. But I signed up to get his rabies vaccination. So then I was like, okay, I know I'll have it. It's done. And plus I only had to pay for the shot. I didn't have to pay for a vet visit too, which saved some money, right? We're all about saving money. And so it was pretty easy. Just went, gave him the shot, and that was that. And he likes going to Tractor Supply because I put him in the cart and I push him around, and then he likes to sniff stuff on the shelves. But so it's pretty easy. And then we were able to get him in, and I said, just shave everything. He needs it gone. It was long. Miniature schnauzers in general, they don't shed. But I know Merc, like when he gets long hair, and the other mini schnauzer that I had when I was younger, when her hair got long, that's when it would start to shed. So when I start getting sheddy hair, I'm like, yeah, you definitely need grooming. But now we've got him back to his regular scheduled program of every 6 weeks. So, but okay, enough chat from me. I probably talked your ear off already. So, all right, so so first I'm going to do the drawing for March. I've got everybody for March in here. Yeah. Yep. There's quite a lot. I did quite a few shows in March, and I showed quite a bit. So for those who don't know, when you purchase from me, each item you purchase, you get a raffle ticket for, and then I'll put it in here and I do a monthly drawing. And again, usually it is, so this is March. So normally I would have done the drawing in April, and I just never got the chance to, for all of the ones, that all the items sold in March. But so I'm just going to shake this up a bit. Shake it. And let's see. Mix this up. Just mixing it up a little bit more. Okay. So this number is 26315-36. So if you got that ticket in your package, just send me an email, fullshelfshop@gmail.com, and let me know that was you. And what I do is I give you a discount on your next purchase. Okay. So these I'm going to get rid of the rest of these because we don't need these. And all right, I'm just going to set this aside so I remember. I've got to write that down. And now we'll put April in here for next ring. Okay, so my first item I'm going to show. So this is going to be a choice. And this is, I'm just going to type it in. I don't think that they're both Fenton. That's the thing. I was going to put Fenton hats, but choice. Okay. All right. So I have a choice here. We have the I believe this one is Fenton. I could be wrong, so I don't want to say for sure. I mean, this one could be too. So I was researching and such, but I unfortunately didn't get to delve too far into it. So this one's the first one. It's really pretty. It's a hobnail with it's white up here, so it's kind of opalish, and then a clear. I don't want to say. Well, I mean, I feel like this would be the base, but really, it's the hat part. So, and this one is about 2 3/4 tall, and the width of the hat is at the most. So the widest here is about 3 1/4, but the base around is 2 inches. So the reason I wasn't doing names is so that it made it more anonymous in a sense. So it didn't seem like I could look into. I just don't want people to think that I'm being sneaky about it. I mean, I would never be, but I don't want people to be able to claim that I was. But I guess, yeah, if people didn't mind that I wrote their name on it, that'd be easier too. Because I did think of that, but I didn't want people to have like a negative perception, like, oh, she's looking for someone's name and pulling it out. But yeah, because I think that would be easier as well. Okay, so here's the other one. This is the daisy and button pattern, and this is a light blue. It's showing pretty true to color. It's a little bit it's slightly darker in person. I don't know if that'll make it. Yeah, that's probably more true to color, where it's a little darker blue. It's a light blue, but it's just showing a bit lighter here. So, Got it. And neither of these have any chips or cracks or flea bites. Let's see. Okay, so the top hat, the widest is a little over 3 1/4, and the height is about 2.5 inches high, and then the base is 2 inches, 2 inches on the base. So. Okay. All right. I'm going to start doing that from now on then. So henceforth, this is my proclamation that I will be writing, but I'll write people's YouTube name on it instead of their real name, because some people are, private about their real name, which is fine. So yep. So these are starting bid of 8 for choice. All right. Sorry, I'm just moving. It's some dusty on my computer. All right, but we'll pass on these. All right. Okay. Okay, and so I have this really funny sign. This hung in my kitchen over my stove for many years. I actually purchased a cute cross stitch, the cross stitch sampler from Denise. So I'm replacing this with that, but it's all metal. So it goes good with that farmhouse look. So this is, let's see here. This is 12 inches across and about 8.5 this way. And then it has the nice string on it. And then what I liked about this is, I had it over the stove, so stuff splattered. I just took it down, wiped it off. It was really nice, but it mostly just hung there. And then there's nothing on the back. But I think I actually got this from Hobby Lobby. So, but it's really cute. And it's just a tin metal. It's very thin. It's got that. This was done on purpose. It's got that, distressing to it, but it's really nice. So that one was 7. And okay, so here is, this is, okay, and so next, this is kind of a new old stock. Although I didn't get a year on it, I don't think it's old. I think it's just I don't know, could be maybe from the early 2000s. Just based on the design, there's not a year on it, unfortunately, but it's a really sweet. It's a coaster set that stores in a little basket. So here's the lid. Got a nice little Santa here. It says Merry Christmas. He's hugging his reindeer. So, and the lid actually does have like a wood in it, so it is hard. All right, let's see. We have, so it's 5.5 this way by 5 this way, and then the coaster. So these are, you could use it this way. We've got the cute little stars there. Or you can also use, the back is just a plain green. This is like a pine green. It's really nice, like a forest green. And there's 8 of them. There's 8 coasters in here, which is nice because a lot of sets only come with 4. And then this is the basket that comes with it. So it's got trees on all the sides. And this is about 4.5 inches tall. And then, let's see here. about 3 1/4 this way, and about 4 1/2 this way. And what's really nice is you wouldn't have to keep, the coasters don't take up a lot of space in here. And even if you put them, this way, there's still quite a bit of space in there. So you could add more to this. Say if maybe you're a seller and you make coasters, or there's other things you want to keep in here. But I would just keep in mind that there is openings on the bottom, so you might want to put one coaster on the bottom at least to give it kind of a flat surface. And you also don't have to use them together. You could just use this as a little decor box. You could maybe do a little assemblage in here. But yeah, so that is the first Christmas item. And again, it's new in box, so perfect for gift giving as well. Just that. Oh, here, let me show this case next, and I can move it off. So this is let me put I'm not very coordinated. I'm a little out of practice today. Okay, so I have this nice metal wall basket. So it has the hooks back here to hang it on both sides. You have that nice, sheet metal kind of material. And then here you had clothespins. You could pin notes or something up here, or you could weave something through here for decor. This is quite big. So it's 18 1/4 inches long, and the width, or the depth, is about 5 1/2 depth. And from the bottom here up to here is 9 inches. So it's really nice. There's no damage to it or anything. But yeah, so there's that piece. So this was a starting bid of 10. And this is cute because you can use it for literally organizing things. If you need help, need a little something to organize, or you can put it up and hang it for decor. And this is nice enough that you could use it inside or outside your home as well. So that's the nice thing about this too. But we'll pass on that one. Just put this in here. Okay. Okay, let's see here. All right, so next, this is going to be a choice. This is some really nice picture frames. I have some brass picture frames. There's 3 to show. This starting bid is 5. 7 by 5, so 7 by 5. And there's now on the back you can hang them, or you can set them on the on a table. I have 2 of these that are the same, and then the other one I have, let me set this over here, is a kind of fold out one. Now it also has where you can hang it on the back if you would like, but you can also just set it like that. And this one is 6 1/2 by 4 1/2. That's the size of the frame anyways. So that's really nice. So those are starting 5 choice. And okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so I've shown 5 pieces already. So now we'll do our drawing for April. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to get some. My throat definitely gets dry talking this much. So I'm going to do the drawing for April. And let's see. I'm just going to mix them up here. Okay. And all right. So for April, we have 26315-081. So if that's yours, just go ahead and send an email to fullshelfshop@gmail.com and let me know, and you get a discount on your next order. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to put these April ones over here, and I'll put the May ones in for next time. Okay. So back to my items. All right. This is going to be oops. All right, so this is going to be a buy it now of $5. And this is a really sweet hummingbird piece. I'm try to get that close for you. Oops, going the wrong way here. So this is kind of a holder. Where you see the opening here. I don't know if you would put, it's big enough for business cards. Maybe you could probably put a photo in here if you put like a piece of foam or cardboard backing behind it to help it stand up. But there's the others, the back side there. Now there's no chips on any of the flowers. There is one tiny bit right here on this wing. See right there, the very tip. But when it's like this, you can't see it because the other wing covers it up. So it was just a really sweet, pretty piece. Try to get that closer. I just thought that was so pretty. You could put this anywhere. You could put it, in your kitchen, in your office. You could put it in the bathroom if you have, like a bird-themed bathroom or something. Yeah, you could do it in your bathroom with a little sign that says, wash your hands. Or if you sprinkle when you tinkle, please be a sweetie and wipe the seedy. That would be good. So this is, so it's 4 inches across by 2.25. And this is, it's ceramic, so it's not, light. It's not lightweight like resin is. So there's that piece. We'll pass on that. All right. This is, let me put I have to remember to put in, I'm trying to remember to put in my items. Oh gosh, sorry, 1 second. It's in a break. Okay, so this is going to be a buy it now of $30. And this is just a really nice microscope set. Let me see if I'm holding it up. I know the reflection's kind of killing it. So it has 4 prepared slides, but then it has some other slides that are blank so that you can do your own thing. It has 8 blank slides, 12 blank labels, 12 slide covers, 12 cover glass, a 3 times and 7 times magnifier, a petri dish, 2 collecting vials, screwdriver, pipette, a hatchery, which is a micro incubator, tweezers, scalpel, spatula, and the instructions. And the microscope is a 100, 450, and 900 time microscope. So this was something that I had got to use with Lou for homeschooling, and we never ended up using it. So that's why it's still brand new in the package. So I will definitely be on August 24th. But if I end up joining any other sellers, I'll definitely make a post about it. But maybe not in July. It's going to depend on, I've got to look at the schedule of the animal care that we have right now. So, one of the reasons I chose this microscope over others is because the microscope piece, it's actually metal. A lot of them you find are plastic. So I thought this was just a better quality of it. So you can see I don't want to. And the other thing too is that with this being a case, everything does like kind of snap into place. Oops, where is it? Here we go. All the pieces snap into place. You can see they're still there. And for a fun experiment, get somewhere you can get some hay. Get a handful of hay and put it in a big clear kind of hurricane-y shaped glass container. Put the hay in there and then fill it halfway. Have the hay going as vertical as you can. Put the water in halfway, and then do a check on the first day after you put in the water and see if there's anything in the water, and then check it every day. And we did this actually because I went to public school, but we did this when I was in school, and I forget which day it was, but you'll actually see that there are little, organisms that start start swimming and moving around in the water. It's actually pretty neat because then you think, where did they come from? They weren't there before. So, and then that's kind of a fun thing for the kids to kind of research and figure out. Okay. All right. So we'll put that one aside. And okay. So I forgot to pull out my card. So give me one moment. This tells me. Okay. All right, so this I had is this I'm just going to do a buy it now for 14. I have a this is the Gemini set from Party Light. I'm not seeing a date on here, but I do remember getting these in like the later 90s. This was actually mine, but I never ended up using it. So the set is called Gemini, and this is the silver plated one. I think it came in silver and gold, and I chose the silver. But it's really nice. They're linked together. It also still has the paperwork with it. There. Pull this out of the packaging. So here is these are for votives. It's like a frosted satin glass. Really cute. Has a Party Light sticker on it. So the base is about 2 inches. Hi, Go-Go. How are you? And the top is about 2 3/4 the top across. And the height is about 2.5 tall. So that's for each of those. I'm going to slip that back on. And then here's the ring. So they just connect them like that. So then you won't ever lose them, which is nice. So, but that's everything there. And so I'm just going to do a buy it now for 14 for these. All right, back there. Tuck those away, and this would be, you know, again, can be gifted since it's still in the package. All right, and sorry, let me just pull this one out too. All right, so this is another item I've shown before. This is the Avon. Oops, hold on. Collection. Actually, I've shown these before. I'm just going to do these now for a buy it now. All right, so these are going to be a buy it now 15, and these are really sweet. So they're listed, Avon calls these planters. And what's nice is you put them on your patio table and they can go around the umbrella. So I think these would be cute if you, yes, to use them as planters, if you fill it, you know, in, and you could grow like your herbs from here. And then if you're having a salad or whatever, you just snip your herbs and sprinkle it on your dish. But also be cute where you could put, you know, if you're having guests over, you could put utensils in here, you know, your forks, knives, spoons, and such. And also you can put the condiments in here as well, or anything else, you know, any small things you may be serving. But it's really sweet. You've got the purple and blue and the butterflies and dragonflies. And then I love how in the background it's like that lattice work. It's really pretty. So, and then the other one looks the same as well. So there's no chips, cracks, or flea bites on these. They're in perfect condition. Let's see, the measurements are, so it's like 9.5 across. And then going this way, the longest, it's 3.5. Oh, it's 4 inches here. Yeah, it's 4 inches here, and oh no, it's 4 inches here, 4 inches here, and then 3.5 tall. I'm looking at my notes. So, but so there's these planters here, and then also you can use them separately too. You don't have to use them together. If you've got a couple different tables, you could put one at each table. So those are pretty nice. All right, so we'll pass on these. All right, and then, all right, so this is the last item, and this is okay, so this is new in box. This is a felting kit. This was the other Christmas item. Oops. So it's, what's nice about this is everything is included. The only thing that's not included is glue, but most people have glue in their homes. So it kind of goes through all the steps of, you know, how to make this cute little fox. It does not say if it's an ornament. I think it's just a little figurine. But it does come with the polyester bases, the felting needles, felting wool, thread, plastic accessories, mini pom-pom, and the yarn. So, and you can see all the items there. I can't open and show you because it's still sealed, but that's why it's new in box. So it's really cute if you know someone crafty. And it's nice too because if someone's interested in trying it out, they get everything they need instead of investing a ton in all the items, you know, separately. I made a felted mushroom. Was it easy? Did you like it? I have a little mushroom collection, but I just think mushrooms are so cute. So, but that one was a buy it now for $6. Okay. So let's see here. All right. Okay, so now I'm just going to do the last drawing. So this was for anyone who made a purchase in May. And I'm just going to draw. Oh, sorry. Shake that up a little bit more. And then we'll mix them up. Oh, sugar. Oh, I know Sugar Britches. Yeah, that's great felting. It looks like really fun, and where else can you stab something multiple times? That'd be like a good craft to do if you get frustrated a lot. If you're like really mad at someone, you just start stabbing, and then you're like, whoo, your frustrations are gone at the end. Okay, so for May, we have the 216315-90. So again, if that was your ticket, you just send me an email at fullshelfshop@gmail.com, and you'll get a discount on your next order. Oh, nice. Does she do it on her channel, like a crafting segment? You know how Leanne, she was Crafty Kitties, but she's not doing so anymore. I can't think of her last name, but you know who I'm talking about, Leanne. And she does crafting things now on her channel. She'll go live and craft. Does Lorianne do that as well? That would be fun to watch. So, right. So as I said, this is, I'll post again the link to the sale from yesterday and that I did, so you can rewatch it if you'd like. And this way, if you want anything from both sales, happy to combine shipping. Now that I'm not working my 9 to 5, I'm able to get things out, invoices out and shipping done much quicker. So it won't take as long as it typically does for me. Hi, Kathy. Okay, so there is, let's see. She does from scratch. She said she was going to, but not sure she has. I don't think so. Oh, okay. So that's a link for yesterday. Maria had some stuff left as well, and just, email her if there was anything you liked of hers. So I will definitely be on August 24th, but as I said, Lou and I are pretty booked for the animal care, so you may only see me in the chat sporadically. And I'm going to be working on organizing all of this stuff over here. This is all my inventory, and a lot of it just kind of got shoved up there. And so I want to try to organize it better. And I've got some other inventory and boxes that I like to pull out because I'd like to sell them. So, but I'll definitely, I'm going to try to do my 2 p.m. on the Sundays, and then I'll probably join some other sellers. So if I do, I usually make a post about it. So make sure that you're subscribed. And I find that if the notification bell is black, then you get notifications for everything. And I even get notifications like 30 minutes before someone goes live. So, which is really nice. So, but so that's going to be all for me today. I'm actually, you know what I'm going to do? So at 3 p.m., oh, here we go. So Marianne from All in the Attic Treasures, she does her sales at 3 p.m. on Sundays. Let's see. I'll leave a link there. So maybe we can join. Oh, she doesn't have a link already. Maybe she just signs on. So this is the link to her channel. I don't see a thing set up already, but this is the link to her channel if you'd like to join. She has a lot of really nice stuff too, and she's super sweet. So I'll be in the chats there and hope to see you there too. But other than that, have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you soon. Thanks, everyone. If you're watching in the rewatch, you can email at fullshelfshop@gmail.com. Just let me know the item that you're interested in, and also send your YouTube name, your real name, your mailing address, and anything else. All right. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.